You make 35,000 decisions a day.
And truth is most of them are wrong. Your brain is constantly taking shortcuts.
Efficient, yes, but not always accurate.
These shortcuts have a name. Cognitive biases.
They shape everything we do, from the products we buy to the people we trust. Yet nobody ever taught you how to spot them. In school, you learned algebra, chemistry, and Shakespeare. You memorized dates, formulas, and grammar rules. But you never studied how your own mind deceives you. You weren't shown why you trust someone just because they look or sound familiar, or why you ignore facts that conflict with your beliefs. These mental mistakes aren't trivial. They steer your life in unseen directions. Part of the reason schools avoid teaching cognitive biases is that biases challenge authority. When a curriculum rewards obedience over questioning, students learn to accept information instead of scrutinizing it. Encouraging young minds to question assumptions, even those of teachers and textbooks, can feel subversive. It shifts the classroom from a place of rote learning into a forum for critical debate. Let's break down a few of the most common biases. Confirmation bias makes you seek out information that supports what you already believe, while ignoring anything that contradicts those beliefs.
Anchoring bias locks you to the first piece of information you encounter.
Your first impression sticks, accurate or not. And the halo effect happens when one positive trait leads you to assume someone is good at everything. These biases slip into grading decisions, hiring choices, and friend groups without anyone noticing. These invisible distortions matter far more than you think.
They sabotage your learning by reinforcing mistakes. Instead of correcting them,
they warp your relationships by creating expectations that no one can meet. They derail careers by convincing you that you're better or worse at something than you actually are. Overconfidence. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Sunk costs fallacies. All of these derail your growth and blind you to new opportunities. The good news is that once you learn to spot these traps, you can start making better decisions. The first step is simple. Pause and reflect on why you believe what you believe. Notice when you favor comforting information over uncomfortable facts. Question your initial impressions of people and situations. Commit to identifying at least one bias this week and actively challenging it. Because when you understand how your mind tricks you, you can take control. And maybe one day schools will teach us how to think, not just what to think.
Subscribe.